Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming, and in today's video, we're bringing you a Madden video. And in this Madden video, we are doing a Super Bowl sim. So for the Super Bowl, we have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So both of these teams advanced with their wins over the Eagles beat the 49ers, who really did not have a quarterback. It was not a competition at all at any point, really. And the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Very close game, came down to a last-second penalty that set the Kansas City Chiefs up for the winning field goal. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go over who we're picking. I am picking the Kansas City Chiefs. Ovi is going to pick the Philadelphia Eagles. And Orb, I'm not too sure about. I'll have him leave his comment down in the description. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the stats. So we do a 7-game sim. We calculate all the stats, find averages and all that. So starting off, we're going to go over Patrick Mahomes. He averaged 315 yards passing, 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. So really good numbers. Keep in mind, he does have an ankle injury. Madden does not take that into consideration. So his numbers probably won't look that good. Maybe they will. I don't know. It really all depends on how healthy that ankle is. Now onto the other side of the ball, you have Jalen Hurts. He averaged 293 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Once again, really good numbers by the quarterbacks. Both these guys are going to need to play good to give their teams a shot to win. But same thing with Mahomes. Hurts is also dealing with an injury. This is a shoulder injury, so a little bit different because you kind of need to throw the ball. But, I mean, they do have 2 weeks off before their game, so hopefully they can heal up to 100%. Don't want any excuses for either team on why they won or lost. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and go over the running backs. So starting off with the running backs, Kansas City Chiefs, you got a little bit of a committee with Isaiah Pacheco and Jarrett McKinnon. We are going to go ahead and use Isaiah Pacheco because I just feel like he's more of the running back there rather than the receiving back. Isaiah Pacheco averaged 30 rush yards, 0 touchdowns. So we'd obviously like to see a little bit better numbers there. But, I mean, then again, when you take a look at the Chiefs, it is a committee, and it's more of a passing offense rather than a rushing offense. So, obviously, you like to see more numbers. But, I mean, if Mahomes is going to play like he does in the sim, that might be all right. Now going off to Miles Sanders for the Eagles. Same thing. They got a committee, but I just feel like he's more of the main guy in that committee. He averaged 60 yards on the ground with 1 touchdown. So I guess the 60 yards is okay because you do have a committee. You're probably going to have 2 other guys and Jalen Hurts with rushing yards on the day, and the touchdown is always nice. So now taking a look at the receiving. So the way we do the receiving in these sims is we do the 7-game sim. We find the 3 best receivers and or tight ends in the games, and we write their names down, 3 of them for each game. Whichever name comes up the most, that's considered a big game. Those are the guys you're going to want to watch out for. So starting off with the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce with 6 of 7 big games, so no surprise there. Juju with 7 of 7 big games, and McCole Hardman with 4 of 7 big games. A little bit surprising to not have any of the receiving backs, whether it's Pacheco or Jarrett McKinnon in that mix. But, I mean, hey, if they rely on Kelce, that might be good enough, to be honest with you. Taking a look now at the Philly receiving, you're going to have A.J. Brown with 6 of 7. No surprise there. Devonta Smith with 7 of 7. No surprise there. And Dallas Goedert with 3 of 7. No surprise there. So Philly's got all 3 of their big horses as the guys you are going to want to watch in this game. Now let's go ahead and go over who Madden is going to end up picking. So in the 7-game sim, Madden picks the Philadelphia Eagles winning 4 of the 7 games in the sim with an average score of Philadelphia 26, Kansas City 25. So they're saying it's going to be a really close game. Philly won the bare minimum amount of games to win the sim, and they also only averaged 1 more point. So, I mean, I do think this will be a close game. I don't think the Eagles are going to get blown out. I am not an Eagles believer. They did not have a hard schedule in the playoffs, and neither did the regular season. So, I mean, I'm kind of questioning their abilities a little bit to go against the team that had to play the Cincinnati Bengals with a hurt Patrick Mahomes. So, I mean, hey, I guess Philly's going to have to prove me wrong here in the Super Bowl. Like I was saying, I'm picking the Chiefs. I just got to. I mean, the coaching staff, it's experience. Mahomes has a Super Bowl. Hurts does not have one. You got a second-year coach going against Andy Reid. You got a really, really good defensive coordinator going against the Eagles. So, that all being said, that's all we got in this video. If you enjoyed, please remember to like and sub for more Madden, GTA, and Red Dead content, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.